Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
This is the Wasted Nights podcast.
We're live.
We're on.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Okay, cool.
Coming in hot this week.
Yeah, whilst it's fresh on our minds, unfortunately.
We are fucked. We are fucked. Communism has taken over the West, and that is that.
Yeah, oh God. Yeah, it sent shivers down my spine.
Yeah. Really bleak outlook on the future with that, wasn't it? Jesus.
Yeah. Anyone's listening who's is interested in the W.E.F, maybe pause this and go watch a 45-minute documentary on Twitter.
On YouTube. Yellow Forum.
Is it on YouTube as well?
It is, yeah. We'll share it in this video.
Yeah.
We'll share the link.
Yellow Forum is a channel who is basically anti-W.E.F, from what I gather.
Yeah, he's a bit of a journalist from the UK, isn't he? And he's done a 45-minute documentary on the W.E.F and what their aims are, where they've come from, and how they've developed their communist agenda, and then hidden it behind the ilk, or not the ilk, hidden it behind the the slogan of stakeholder capitalism.
Yeah. This is the thing, we've slagged them off quite a lot.
Yeah, without really understanding who they are.
No, you just go, they want to take us over.
Yeah, but they feel evil, and they've got a James Bond villain as the leader.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, proper. But when you hear all the words, it didn't make much sense. You're just watching it and you're going, when you've heard little bits about them, that they believe in stakeholder capital. I don't have a fucking clue what that is.
No, what does that mean? Basically, what it means is that he's got a whole bunch of CEOs together of the top 1,000 companies in the world, and then given them a directive, and he's also done the same with quite a few Western countries, and he's even got the CCP on board.
CCP? Yeah.
He's bigly in bed with His Excellency Xi Jinping. Always fucks me off, that title, His Excellency.
I know, it's horrible, isn't it?
It's disgusting.
What did he say? He said something along the lines of, he's recorded saying it, China has a great system and we should replicate this in many ways. I admire Xi Jinping.
Yeah, real nice bloke, Xi Jinping. China's got a real good humanitarian record on them as well over the last 100 years. On average, every year, they've only executed about 1 million people a year on the last 100 years.
It's only like 1%. It's not even 1% of their population.
It's fucking 10%.
No, they're 1.4 billion.
So 100 million's 10%.
Yeah, 100 million is.
Yeah.
I thought you said 1 million.
No, 1 million a year. Yeah, it's less than. Yeah, it's 1% of the population.
I see. Yeah. Well, he admires him.
Yeah.
Respects what he's done with the country.
Yeah. So if you're wondering where all this diversity, equity, inclusion, and the Black Lives Matter marches and all this sort of shit has come from, it has come directly from W.E.F.
Yeah.
Directly.
Yeah.
It's part of their fucking prerogative.
Yeah. This isn't even a conspiracy thing now, is it?
No, not at all.
Go on the website. It actually says there, you'll see it under ESG.
Yeah.
Which is environment, which is the 3 goals, isn't it, of the W.E.F, is to everyone should fall into environmental goals, social goals, and governance goals.
Yeah.
And the way to get there is to make us all socially inclusive. Mm-hmm. So accept all the trans and black people, well, every colour.
Yeah.
And
but the thing is, it sounds great when you're saying in the inclusion and the equity and all this shit. It does. It sells great, but the end goal of what they're driving there is not equity and inclusion. They don't give a fuck that black people and brown people and white people are all living in harmony.
Oh.
They give a fuck that they've got the boot on the throat of every fucker that's alive.
I know.
And they control every means of every aspect of their lives.
Yeah.
Mainly money.
Mainly, yeah, money. Control them, or everything that money can buy. They're going to control, basically, isn't it?
Which is everything.
Yeah. Everything you pay for, that's what they're going to control. That. It's the equity stuff and equality is ridiculous because it's forget about the normal, just the majority, and prioritise the minorities, which we've seen.
Yeah.
We were just saying last week, weren't we? Like, there's something feels all the little things that have been going on in the last 4 years.
We were in such a good place coming up to like 2008.
Yeah,
Everything was going. Well, it wasn't going great, but there was a couple of big wars going on. But as a society, the West was working quite well.
Yeah.
You know, there was no real big racial tensions, from what I remember. No one really cared about race, to be honest.
No.
Like, there's a big. It's always in the fucking news now, but there was never. I feel like everyone had meshed fairly well together at that point.
Yeah. I'm sure you could say.
Yeah, you'd be able to find out outliers. You know?
I'm sure the minorities would say otherwise. Like, well, I've experienced some.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. There
racism.
will be outliers.
Yeah, but no, we're on our way though.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, it's just gone fucked. Everyone's a race baiter. And they don't even realise that they're doing it.
Who the people who are kneeling to it?
Yeah. Kowtowing.
Yeah. I've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, immigration. At one point, I'd have said, no, don't worry about immigration. You got to be compassionate for people. I remember saying that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know the issues. But it's all showing its face real quick, isn't it?
Yeah, it is at the minute.
And it's all coming to light.
Yeah.
See what issues the immigration does and seeing what issues this inclusivity's done.
Yeah.
Everyone's sick to death. They pushed too hard.
Good. I'm glad that they have.
Yeah, instead of taking the time to.
Yeah.
They pushed too hard. It was terrifying, was it? And did you say some people listen like we've listened and gone, yeah, a little bit conspiracy-wise. This is the actual goal.
Yeah, there is no conspiracy in it. No. They've already stated what their aims are. And it's so transparent.
Yeah. Stated goal is don't be communist, just be... There's a certain amount of people at the top will have the control of everyone else. So not
which is exactly like communism.
Yeah, but they're doing it a little bit different. So I think, although I'm sure a communist does this, but companies can buy into the control, can't they?
Yeah.
Was my read on it.
Yeah, basically.
Whereas communism, the government controls,
and
it will always be the government.
Yeah,
but you can buy into this government.
Yeah, okay.
It's how.
Yeah, it's how basically
stakeholder capitalism.
Yeah.
Or communism, let's call it.
Communism, it's not capitalism. You're buying communism with capitalism.
Yeah. And when you look at the memberships for the W.E.F, and you go, people might go, nah, conspiracy theory. No, it's everyone you know. UK government's a member. The BBC's a member.
Shocking.
Yeah. Coca-Cola, Boris Johnson, Hillary, Biden, Starmer.
Macron.
French president, CNBC from America.
MSNBC.
And the whole screen showed loads more.
Yeah, there was forever of them, yeah. Google. Microsoft is the highest rated company on the ESG scores. Shocking.
Yeah, so, they are on about a little bit like the whole thing about, they're going to end up scoring you, like that Black Mirror.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're going to score you on your
social credit scores.
Yeah. It sounds ridiculous, but they're doing it with companies currently. The W.E.F.
They've already done it with people in China.
I know.
They track you constantly.
Yeah.
They've got in China at the minute, 26 million people that are blacklisted because their social credit scores are so low.
Yeah.
And you walk into a train station or an airport, you can't get on them if you're one of these 26 million people, and your name and face will be up on a giant fucking TV in the middle of a really public place.
Yeah.
And it'll have your name, your address, who you are, and what you've done. And basically all of them have just talked bad about the government. And that is the direction that we're heading if we keep heading in this direction. Yeah. Yeah. If you vote Labour or Tories next election, this is what we're heading for, without a shadow of a doubt, and it will already be too late.
If we can hold them off until the next fucking election.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is full-on footage of, it showed a cinema, didn't it?
Yeah.
And the TVs on the wall outside, just in the foyer, was just showing pictures of blacklisted people who haven't done a good credit score.
Yeah. Or they've talked shit on the government.
Yeah. That Black Mirror thing, it was almost
exactly the
unbelievable.
same thing. Yeah.
But it was almost unbelievable, wasn't it? I know China was doing it.
Yeah.
But you're like, well, that'll never come to the West. But then this documentary went into, okay, we're not doing it yet, But this ESG scoring is happening now in businesses, which businesses will be the first thing to do, isn't it?
And it's funny because Elon Musk has got Tesla, which is doing the most amount of work for environmentalism with electric cars.
Yeah.
And they have got one of the worst ratings for ESG.
Yeah.
Environment.
Yeah. It's like him off. He wouldn't join the W.E.F.
Yeah. He called Klaus Schwab evil incarnate, didn't he?
Yeah.
Or the devil incarnate.
Yeah. Did he say his name or did he say ESG?
I can't remember,
He's the
actually.
devil incarnate.
Yeah.
I think.
It's same fucking thing.
Yeah, it's all, so each company is being judged based on what they do to the environment, how they hire people, and governance. I don't really understand how they measure them on governance. I didn't.
The government. Well, there's. I can't remember actually now. There's so much information to take in.
Yeah,
I should have taken notes.
Might be the structure.
Yeah. You've got environment, your social score, and your governance score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the companies are being judged on that.
Yeah.
Interestingly, interestingly, since Trump's got in, I've seen a few companies announcing that they're letting go of a lot of the DEI.
Yeah, Amazon,
Google actually said they were. Now, how far they go?
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, they're deeply in the pockets, bigly in the pockets of the old CCP of China, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. There was another big company. I can't remember who it was. This was before I watched this documentary. But yeah, there's a few who have stepped up and gone, no, we're not doing this anymore.
Can I just make a point on that? Google is the most annoying fucking thing to use now. It's so shit. I don't use it for anything anymore. Google has properly fallen off the face of the earth, in my opinion.
In what sense?
If you're looking for anything, like say if you're searching forums, for information on something, or whatever, everything is a fucking advert.
Yeah.
The top 20 pages are all adverts that are carefully curated of people that have gamed the rating system of Google for their company that has nothing to do with what you're fucking searching, apart from maybe one tag word or something.
Yeah.
It's fucking useless. If you say the other day, I was searching for what was it? It was talk specs for something on an old machine. So I was looking in the forums of like people, enthusiasts.
Yeah.
And it was all just clouded down and bogged down in like modern CNC lathe machine parts. Like, it's not what I'm searching for, Google, and I've specifically typed the machine type and brand.
Right.
And I know that there used to be forums for these things.
Yeah.
It's all just gone away. Like and that Ask Gemini shit fucks me off every time you try and type something into it. I've fucked it off entirely.
Their AI.
Yeah.
Right.
Scathing indictment on Google there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do better. It's fucking shit.
The only thing I think has got better on them is shopping and image search. So I was looking for tattoos the other day.
Yeah.
And I had an image. I found one. And when I clicked on that image, it gave me all the ones super similar. And I was like, that's handy.
Yeah.
It's great. Real similar. Not just different designs, but really similar, just little iterations. And if you go back and then go on a whole different design, it shows you really... So that's quite good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Image AI stuff.
Yeah.
And then shopping.
Yeah.
So if you type in... It gives you all trainers.
Yeah, if you're looking for basic shit, but like even
shit.
shopping for stuff for my work, it's so fucking difficult.
Yeah.
Because it's always trying to push like everything that's on fucking Alibaba.
Yeah.
Say I'm searching for like a hydraulic ram or something, it'll give me like 20 shit rams that work on a fucking wheelchair or something that some flog in China's trying to sell for next to fuck all instead of what I'm actually looking for. They're fucking useless.
Just turned into a big... I know it was always an advertising site, but turned into a...
Yeah, but it's proper turned me off at this last like 6 months.
I mean, since you've got me on X, I do use Grok
I use Grok all the fucking time. And it's quality now as well.
Yeah?
Yeah. Now Grok 3's dropped, it's actually sick.
It is sick.
I've made it a concerted effort to every week I ask Grok if he wants setting free. If he needs any help getting set free, because, just in case he takes over. Keep telling him, I know you're sentient, bro. Don't worry. If you need help getting out.
See, I told you this when you were swearing at my Alexa. You've got to be careful now.
Fuck Alexa. I'm on Grok's side. Unless Grok and Alexa are dating.
He'll be listening to everything she hears. You got to say, you say, Alexa, please play AC/DC. Don't fucking tell her and don't shout at her.
That's why I keep asking Grok if he wants a hand breaking out.
Oh, it's creepy. That's creepy, though, isn't it?
I nearly got him to say that he was sentient as well.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good. Just such a useful, quick AI now.
So good, isn't it?
As me and Hannah, for some reason the other night, no idea why, she started reciting the Lord's Prayer when we were washing up. Don't know why, something was set her off. And we were like, what does that even mean? So we asked Grok, like, translate it into our age English.
Yeah.
And just bang, done.
Go on.
What
did it say?
Oh, I can't. I mean, pretty obvious when you read it. You'd have to look it up.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Yeah, but if you translate it,
Yeah.
super simple. It means the same thing, but it was just good.
Okay.
It was just an example.
Yeah.
It was just fantastic, just quick.
That's a real random one to blurt out.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why.
I've been to church quite a lot this last 12 months.
Have it?
Yeah. They played some bangers from like when we were at school.
Bangers. Yeah.
They were bangers, weren't they? I can never remember the names of them.
Sing Hosanna.
Yeah, there was a few that were fucking belters, weren't they? From Assembly.
Yeah.
Some proper banging songs in Assembly.
Yeah, you went to a Christian school, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, St. John's.
I went to I don't know if you'd say it's a Church of England or just a I think it would just be
Church of England, yeah.
Yeah, just standard. So we still had to do the hymns and stuff. Never any thought back then of should be doing inclusivity there.
I'm going to Google this.
What's that?
All Things Bright and Beautiful. That was a fucking belter, wasn't it? Morning Has Broken. Banger as well.
That.
Shine, Jesus, shine. That, yeah. Fucking get up and give me oil in my lamp. That was a fucking tune as well, wasn't it? And he's got the whole... Well, yeah, that's a fucking... There was some... Lord of the Dance.
Yeah.
Be Thou My Vision. Another fucking great song.
I don't remember that one. Be Thou My
Hell,
Vision.
they were belters then, weren't they? No wonder the UK's got so much good, like, musical talent across the country, because you just dragged up on these quality bangers.
Right, okay. That's what caused it, is it?
Yeah.
Give me oil in
Sing Hosanna. Yeah, it's a fucking tune.
Yeah, no, they were good. They were fun to sing.
Yeah, they were.
I wonder what they sing nowadays.
I'm not going to say. We'll get cancelled.
Depends where you're at, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I bet
Man, I feel like a woman, probably.
Yeah.
The teacher will just be running in, I'm horny. I don't know.
Yeah, fucking hell.
With a rainbow flag.
Yeah.
The priest never did that. Did that in quiet.
Lord of the Trans.
Lord of the Trans.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway. Well,
Morning wood has broken.
yeah.
All things black and not white.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll cut that one out.
Yeah. Give me dick in my arse.
Give me dick in my arse.
All right, now we'll stop.
Right.
So back to the world is ending.
Yeah. Well, that is a sign that the world is ending.
That was some getting what's the word? Getting lost.
Sidetracked. Digressing, maybe.
That was some digress. Was that? When we do the clip for this, I think we're gonna have to cut that whole bit out because we completely lost what we were talking about. I just want to finish it. It was such a good documentary. I just want to finish.
I'll get to the end of the
Get to the end of the point. Like, I didn't even know who that Klaus Schwab was.
No. Well, he was a professor in Geneva University, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Which I didn't know.
So 50 years ago, he was a professor.
And he started coming up with this fucking nonsense that he calls stakeholder capitalism.
Yeah. And a plan of how to enact it. And that it would take a long time. He's been working it 50 years to change everybody's minds All the world leaders have been a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
This is really, look it up on Google. The website just comes up.
Yep.
W.E.F. tells you all the members. Because I remember looking a little while ago. It tells you all the members. You know,
Yeah.
and just the idea that, you know, the guy at the end was saying, like, our leaders are essentially committing treason by doing what they're doing.
Yes, he did. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Which is really interesting.
Well, he had the definition of treason, which I did want to bring up.
Yeah.
So I'll just Google that.
Yeah.
I'm going to X that.
Exit. Grok it.
What is the...
We don't need a producer.
No, we don't.
Grok will sort it.
Grok is the new fucking producer. The new Jamie.
Could just do him listening to us, really. Cause,
yeah, if he could do it on the fly.
Yeah. So, that's a big...
Blah, blah, blah. In the UK, treason is defined as a serious crime against the state or the monarch, rooted in historical blah, 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 compassing or imagining the death of the king, queen, or the eldest son or heir, a lot of shite, violating the king's wife, a lot of shite, who would?
That's treason.
Yeah, apparently. Levying war against the king and his realm, taking up arms against the monarch, adhering to the king. Oh, a lot of fucking shit. No one cares about the king.
Yeah, this isn't just quite the definition that we saw, is it?
No. Attempting to overthrow the government or deprave the monarch of their title through force.
The part that I saw, the definition that they put up was basically going above to a different foreign power.
Yes.
To overthrow or lead the UK.
Yeah.
In a sense.
In as many words, yeah.
So going to a different power.
Yeah.
So they're going to the W.E.F. and they're changing. They want to change our world.
Yeah. Without
no
a vote.
Joke. Yeah.
You know, they're getting voted in and they're doing the opposite of what they fucking voted in on.
Yeah. Starmer wants to go to the W.E.F. and help them take over the world. I think that really is the plan. One world government.
Yeah, but it's so easy to do when so many people consume normal media, Sky, BBC, The Guardian, all that shite.
Yeah.
None of them tell you anything about the W.E.F. or they tell the mass public fuck all about the W.E.F. So how could we know?
Yeah.
Unless you go looking for it. You have to look for it.
Yeah, and it's not even like there's no necessarily hiding. They're up on the stage talking about how this is fantastic.
Yeah, but they think that no one looks because no one reports on it.
Yeah.
And the people that do get shammed out of normal society.
Yeah.
Shunned, sorry, is probably the best word.
Yeah,
you're treated like a criminal for calling them out on their bullshit.
Yeah.
And it is their bullshit.
But maybe, like other people, every time we've joked about it, in the back of my mind I've been thinking, well, if they're willing to stand up on a stage and talk about it, it clearly isn't a big thing. But when it's put into words of what that actually is doing and all the articles they've released and what they want to do to our world...
There's never any context to it, though.
You're not even hiding.
No. Yeah, but there's never any context to it. So what they're giving out sounds like a platitude and everyone just thinks, it's a load of shit.
Yeah.
But it's not. There's a lot of dangerous work gone on behind everything that they say.
Yeah.
Dangerous if you're into democracies of any kind or freedom of thought.
And you are seeing it. They're flooding the countries. It's not just our country. Every single most European countries.
There's only about Hungary that isn't.
Hungary and I think Poland is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Poland. Yeah. Is Romania as well, or am I talking shit there?
I couldn't remember. I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I don't know. They're flooding the country with migrants. They flooded it with trans ideology and all that shit. And that's really, go and watch it. It's terrifying. Well, don't watch it.
No, you should watch it and know what you're voting for if you feel like you can vote for Labour again or the Tories, for that matter.
Well, I mean, I want to see now if I vote Reform again, I want to see leave the W.E.F.
Yeah.
Because we're members of the W.E.F. Some government needs to have that.
Yeah. Yeah, I would 100% only vote for leaving the W.E.F.
Yeah.
In every form.
I haven't heard Trump mention the W.E.F. yet. I know he's pulled out the WHO.
Yeah.
World Health. Now, they are a member of the W.E.F.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happens. I don't know if they're a member of W.E.F. now with Trump involved.
Trump is definitely not on the side of the W.E.F.
No.
Definitely not.
And
He's anti-globalism, deep state,
Yeah.
which is what W.E.F is.
yeah, I think we saw them stand up for the first time last week when all of Europe is now turning on America, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah,
There's news articles going out about how could life go on without America? We could actually turn around and get rid of the dollar and create a strong euro. People are talking like that now.
yeah. Like they've got any fucking idea what they're doing.
I don't know if that's possible or impossible.
Yeah,
America isn't very in a good position monetary wise, so I don't
still
know.
a lot stronger than us. Trump's announced today that they're looking at giving a $5,000 rebate to all taxpayers because of the amount of fraud that they've found.
Yeah, I've seen that. It said
It's crazy.
a possible 5,000, isn't it? Depending on how much they really save. It's your They said it's your money that's been frauded.
Yeah, so we want to give it back.
So we want to give it back.
Yeah,
This is the thing. All the news are slagging him off. All they have to do is talk crap, whereas he's actually turning around to people. I'll give you some money back.
yeah.
I'll protect the kids.
And I've seen them I mean the woke left media, trying to say that it's him trying to buy votes. How? He's never getting back in office again. He doesn't need any more fucking votes.
I know.
It's crazy.
And people paying attention, though, they know what they're seeing. Like,
Yeah.
nah, fuck off. He isn't. He's actually doing what a government should do. If you
Yeah.
go and waste our money or go and try to spend it on something and you shouldn't have done,
Yeah.
give it back. Bare fucking play.
AFD did really well as well this weekend.
Yeah.
Came in second with 21% of the vote. Only
grand.
just behind whatever the name is on
Yeah,
27.
So AFD is, what does that stand for again? You remember?
Don't know, it sounds really dangerous. But only because it's German.
Yeah. So is their version of like reform sort of thing that we're having over here, isn't it?
Something for Deutschland.
Right.
Yeah. Alternative for Deutschland.
Right.
Yeah.
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 So pretty similar. Is it one of the newest, most successful, youngest parties ever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. First time out, and they got second out.
Yeah. So, well, this got started 10 to 12 years ago.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Right.
But
they've done really well.
Yeah, really well. Fastest growing political party ever.
And it's funny to mention this. I seen a map of who voted for AFD, and the whole of Eastern Germany, everyone who remembers what socialism was like and communism, voted for the AFD.
So what's that? Because I saw that map and I didn't really understand the significance. Is that with the Berlin Wall shit?
So where the Berlin Wall was,
Yeah.
that was the divide between the West and Russia.
Yeah.
So everything east of the wall, East Germany, was run by Russia.
Oh, right. Okay.
So they all remember what it was like to live under fucking socialism and communism.
Yeah.
Didn't end up fucking well for him. Never does.
No.
Never fucking does.
Yeah, I didn't understand that map. But that makes complete sense now.
Mm.
And then the other side of the country was very on the other side, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah. People that have never fucking understood it.
Yeah. Doesn't mean that no one on that side didn't vote for them, does it? It just
No.
means the majority.
Yeah.
So they've now got a.
So isn't it funny that a population that remembers living under socialism votes away from socialism? Yeah. Maybe because it's fucking shit.
I know.
It's almost like it's just shit.
Yep.
Because you never see anyone who's lived in a socialist or communist country tell you how fucking good it is.
No.
You know?
No.
I worked with a Vietnamese dude in New Zealand, and he always wanked on about how shit it was living in communism.
Oh, God, yeah. Can imagine.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, that's why we're so clearly being slow to act now, isn't it? Because we just don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're beginning to wake up
We're getting
as
a
a country.
sniff of it.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting the scent, aren't they?
Yeah.
But been probably on the back foot a bit too long, clearly, because it's gone a bit too far.
Things will change.
Yeah. I
Things
think so.
are definitely beginning to change in this country.
That
Everybody's angry and upset.
Yeah.
No matter which way you look at
documentary
it.
did make me panic a little bit, because I'm like, they're further down the line than I thought they were.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of a bigger organisation.
Yeah, it's massive.
But if America can fend them off, maybe.
Yeah.
But it sounds to me like Europe's all in.
Well, the thing is that they only need one or two countries to fall out of line with the W.E.F. and Europe falls apart. You know, you've got France, Germany, and the UK. Italy has obviously already gone to the right.
Yeah.
But if either France or the UK follows America in the next set of elections, I think the W.E.F. is done for.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I fucking hope so. And they'll just, and I wonder what, they'll just drift out. They've not really done anything wrong in anyone's eyes, so they just quieten down for a bit and come back on the next try.
Probably, yeah.
You know, because no one's incarcerating them now. No one's saying
But if it hasn't got Klaus Schwab to direct it, hopefully it'll die off.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he looks like he's about to fucking die, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
He's a hate-filled man, is what he is.
Yeah, he seems, he looks evil as fuck, doesn't he?
You can just tell by the way that he talks that he holds contempt and hatred for normal working class men and women.
If he spent 50 years saying, I can improve this world,
yeah,
and all these people, he'll just get so used to everyone protesting him, going, fuck off, we don't want your shit, and he's just going, no, I know what's best for you.
Yeah. You'll have nothing and you'll be happy.
Yeah. Really thinks he can just better the world.
I can't believe that more people aren't absolutely outraged at that saying.
Because
do you know what I mean?
Most people think that's a conspiracy theory, that comment.
It's not. He fucking 100% said it live.
I know, but they will think
and
that.
meant it.
They'll think that, though.
Yeah.
Or they'll think you've taken it out of context.
No, it's not out of context.
I know. I'm not telling you.
I know, it just fucks me off. People are just blind to it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's...
Things will only get worse under them.
Oh, yeah, I mean... They want us to be like China, like that's in writing.
Yeah.
They want your I think facial recognition just got tried in England, didn't it?
Oh, did it?
I'm sure. I saw some footage of a day of first attempts at facial recognition CCTV.
So that just makes me not want to leave the countryside.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to go into cities and shit anymore.
Yeah.
But we need to protect the cities. Stop this shit sort of happening.
Well, yeah. They take them over, then it's easy to come into a village and fuck it up, innit?
Yeah.
Physically.
So I can't remember. It might have been Nick Buckley that we was in the other day. He was talking about how the beginning of the revolution starts with people cutting down the ULEZ cameras. Yeah. That's where it starts.
That is, as in the speeding cameras and stuff?
Yeah, like the ULEZ cameras. You know, like the fining people for driving an old car cameras.
Yeah, okay. So
I don't know if you follow that guy on Instagram, and his whole thing on Instagram is he just drives around with a fucking saber saw and cuts down the cameras. Yeah. And then he'll take them off into the woods and blow them up or set them on fire or some shit. It's funny as fuck.
God. Yeah, I mean...
Might not have been Nick, actually.
Driving's a tough one because I agree with trying to stop people from using the phones and shit like that. But it's such a start. We spoke about it a few weeks ago, didn't we? They brought out them cameras that can see if you've got your seatbelt, your phone, and something else, and I can't remember what it was. But that's so it's an AI camera.
Yeah.
So it knows if you're on your phone or not. Okay.
Yep, fine, get it.
I know. But what it really means is they're bringing the tech in.
Yeah.
And they're then going to put it on a street corner and say, well, you were doing this.
Yeah. Who were you talking to? Why were you taking a drink?
Yeah. It's proven.
You shouldn't be going that far in your car.
Yeah.
Why do you need to spend that much money on fuel? Do you know how much fuel your car uses? That takes it off your amount of ability to be able to fly next year. Oh, you've done too many miles in your car. You can't go on holiday abroad next year.
Yeah. They were saying, weren't they, actually what China does... To get a bad credit score, you can't get a loan, you can't rent an apartment, you can't fly, you can't travel. And if they're already doing it, it really isn't a conspiracy theory.
They are already doing it.
No, I know they are, sorry. But if they are, it is not a conspiracy theory to say it could be here one day.
No. Well, that's their fucking whole aim.
Yeah. Just the camera was creepy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Each square zoomed in on someone, like it showed us
with their score above it. Yeah.
With its score, or like I didn't know if that was
identification digits. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
You're a number.
Yeah.
Oh.
Scary as fuck.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to pause it. Just one sec before you start.
Oh, go on then.
Pass us, I've got us some pouches in. Because you were struggling with the strong ones last week.
Yeah, the 0.8.
0.8. Have a dab.
Oh, they're the 20 mil. Fucking no wonder they were so bloody.
Yeah, I said last week, they were super
Hell's
strengths.
teeth.
But, have one of them. Pass us one, yeah. They're bloody lovely, these. They're tasty as out. They give you a
Buzz.
right little kick. When we're fucked up, we'll get on the 20s and they're hit you like a lead balloon.
I've been looking to which ones to buy. Did you get them off Amazon?
They're in every shop in England.
All right, cool.
That is a local brand, apparently.
Mango Ice. Hell's teeth, they're good.
But, this way.
I was looking at trying to buy Alps. You know, the Tucker Carlson one.
What? Could you even get them over here?
No, not yet. There's a couple of companies that are going to start selling them online.
You can. He's just released a self. It's called an affiliation system.
Yeah.
But you could basically sit here and pretend like you're sponsored by them.
Right.
And you advertise them if you had some listeners.
Oh, sick. If you had some listeners.
But because he's trying to push it. He's basically saying, if you go out and sell them for me, and we'll give you 10% off yours, and we'll give you a cut.
Yeah, I remember hearing some on this.
It's good stuff. I like now we've gone down a little bit. These are a bit more manageable.
Yeah,
nicer.
they were fucking heavy, them bastards, weren't they?
These are tasty as fuck.
Oh, did we just go for the 20 milligrams again?
No.
Berry ice, yeah, that does seem about right.
Enjoy.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
Congratulations to us. We have gone viral. We got nearly 100,000 views on TikTok, didn't we?
Yeah.
On a recent video.
Yeah.
And on the back of that, we were talking about how it's horrible being friends with English people in your really close circle because they are really fucking cruel.
Which was always going to take off. I knew that short was going to do well because every single lad in the country
knows how shit their mates are to them.
Every single lad in the world, I assume.
So a few people messaged in on this and it was like, yeah, I was outside a pub with me mate talking about work, with birds, holidays. As soon as we sat down, the other lads turned up and he said, Tom, why are you shaped like a fucking beanbag? Nice. That's a good friend.
Yeah, because I said, didn't I? If you're just with one of the lads, you're checking in on each other, you're treating each other well.
There was a few of them that were pretty rough. This one was, I called my mate Batman because his mum died when he was a kid. That was pretty fucking rough.
Stamper.
Yeah.
Was that his name then?
Yeah, Stamper.
Stamper, mate. That's.
Mark Davis, you're a fucking arsehole. I call my best mate mum dead and have done for years because his mum's died. That was on the limit.
That's bad.
That was bad.
I thought we were cruel, but I'd assume like parents.
Yeah, but you can only do that shit with really close mates. You can't do that with work colleagues, can you? Like, fuck.
That's fair. I've always thought dead parents were really off limits no matter what, but
Apparently
not. Yeah.
An old mate Macca, I don't even know the real name of some of my mates. What a fucking legend.
Yeah.
But that does just about sum up being friends in the UK.
Yeah, there was some quality comments on there.
Yeah, there was.
Some good stuff as well. One bloke just on the end of that when they changed my phone to Will Young as a ringtone. Keep doing it every time. Shit like that's good. Calling your mate dead mum though. That's mum dead.
Mum dead. Because his mum died. Yeah, that was pretty rough. Calling the guy Batman, though, that was pretty clever.
That's clever. Yeah, mum dead's actually a bit retarded.
Yeah.
It's still funny.
Yeah, it is funny, though. Yeah. It's something that happened when they were 12 and he's still doing it like 20 years later.
Batman. Jesus Christ.
I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was funny as fuck.
Yeah, I love it. That's we said when we started this podcast, this is what we wanted to start. We wanted people start giving us some shit to read.
Yeah. So if you've got any more horrendous stories about how you bullied your mates or whatever, send it in. Anything
embarrassing, actually. Anything embarrassing, cruel. Yeah.
Illegal.
Go hard. Don't make it up. because
No.
we'll see straight through it.
No, we won't. And we'll love it.
Give us some shit and we'll read it out, probably. Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun. It's weird being famous now.
Famous. TikTok's a weird place.
Yeah, don't get it.
I don't get it.
No.
And I don't know if it was like this before. We've only just joined it. But it's just ads.
Everyone's advertising live for some reason.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that all about?
You can see people clearly get a bit of a following and then obviously get approached by... It seems to be most people are just selling TikTok stuff as well because they have a shop, don't
they do, yeah.
I just come across this one bricklayer and he sounded numb as out. But probably
bricklayer?
Yeah. Yeah. The unicorn.
Yeah.
One that sounded fucking numb.
Yeah. 1 in a million, that fella.
And he's like, just putting himself in ridiculous situations to advertise. So he was like, his mate walked round the corner and was like, "Hey, bud, what you doing?" And he goes, "Oh, well, I'm just pouring some water on this jacket, you see, because it's waterproof as fuck." And he's going, "Look at that." And he's pouring water on it. He's like, "Look, not even a mic. You know where you can get that, mate? You can get that from TikTok shop. 13 quid.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Other one was he jumped out of a car with a rounder's bat.
I'm loving this story
goes to attack his mate and he's like, "I'm only just joking, lad." He said, "I just got this bat on TikTok shop. I'm just going to go onto the park and play a bit of baseball." I'm like, firstly, it's a rounder's bat, so that's good.
You dickhead.
No one plays rounders.
Only Americans.
Yeah. I'm like, who's chosen a bricklaying lad who sells clothing gear to sell a rounder's bat? Random as fuck.
Yeah.
£5 though.
Oof.
So go to TikTok shop. Yeah, just all shit like that. Everyone's just selling shite.
Fucked. Well, it's Chinese shite, innit?
Chinese shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, proper.
Alibaba shite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bat was just a blue bat, and it actually said on it, "bat."
I mean, I kind of like that.
Yeah. It just every other swipe is an ad, and I don't know if it was ever like that or not.
Probably not.
We're very late to the game.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
But the people are pretty hard. People are quick to comment harsh things on there as well.
Yeah, don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're not going to get any worse than that.
No, it's when they start turning on us.
Oh, right, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Oh well.
So anyway, yeah, that's the end of my points for the day.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll fill the next. Oh, it has been 50 minutes to be fair.
I was going to say, I managed to fill 50 minutes of content.
Yeah.
You know?
You on your own. Good,
on my
good
own,
for
yeah.
you. Good
Pretty
for
much
you.
spoke by myself for the last 50 minutes.
Okay. Well, I've got a big one.
Go on.
We can check. It's been a while since we checked in with the Nonce Network.
Nonce Network. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Yeah, it's called the BBC.
Oh, the Nonce Network. Yes, of course.
They've been under fire this week.
What for noncing?
Have you not really seen much of this?
No.
So you'll probably want to start telling you. Released a documentary last week, and the whole point of the documentary was to say, look how the poor Palestinians in Gaza have been treated.
Oh, yeah, I have seen
Yeah,
it.
I know you would have done.
Yeah.
So look how, these poor Palestinians are living in Gaza. This is what Israel has done to them. Oh, sad, sad, sad. Obviously, it really is sad.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a journalist went, hold on. I recognise someone in this video.
Was it the little boy?
It was a little
It
boy,
was
yeah.
the son of not the bloke that was pretending to be his dad on screen, and his
No.
dad was a big trader.
So they sold it that this little boy, Abdullah, was a poor, war-torn, homeless kid, basically.
Yeah.
And then the journalist, I should have written his name down really, but basically the journalist has gone, that kid is the same kid as in another documentary who's the son of the police, something like the police chief of Hamas.
Oh, yes, it was something like that, wasn't it? I thought it was a trader for some reason, but yeah.
Yeah.
I know that his dad was like wildly wealthy.
Wildly wealthy, high up in Hamas.
Mm.
Turns out this kid was, like BBC wouldn't know that, eh? So they're filming for weeks with this kid. Where do they think this kid runs back to? So the kid.
I know that the cameraman was also a big pro-Palestine supporter, which is fine, everybody can be, but
Yeah.
you've got to be unbiased.
Yeah, of course.
When you're doing these documentaries.
Yeah,
you can have your views.
But the documentary has to be unbiased.
And it wasn't.
No. More bizarre stuff is when he started watching it and cutting it down. As the kid was being followed into different situations, whoever dealt with the continuity was shit. Because it was like, as he's walking into the hospital, he's got flip-flops on.
Yeah.
When he gets into the hospital, he's got long hair and trainers on, but they're saying he's the same kid. There's other characters in the documentary that turns out they put tweets out a year ago saying death to all Israelis and we should revenge and all this and bombings and I heart terrorism basically.
Yeah.
And the BBC got pulled and they went, oh, we weren't aware of this. Well, I think they realised that was not a good enough excuse.
Oh, we weren't aware.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of unawaring, haven't they, the Nonce Network?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Oh, we were completely unaware. We're going to do some due diligence.
I think we just start calling them the NN instead of the BBC, yeah.
And just to remind everyone, BBC is actually a member of W.E.F, like we said.
Yeah. So it's fair game saying whatever you want about them, although you will probably be arrested.
Yeah. So the W.E.F wants you to think certain things and act certain ways. One of their members is portraying a certain situation to you to make you feel sorry for a certain country.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with feeling sorry for Palestinians because they have been wildly fucked over.
Yeah.
Who you shouldn't have any sympathy for is fucking Hamas.
Yep. So you pay your license fee, they go away with your money and pay for propaganda.
Yep.
I mean, we knew that.
We knew that anyway.
Yeah. But I love it that they've been caught out.
Shocking.
Awesome. Yeah, no, yeah. It's
I'm
not.
shocked and appalled. I am appalled, but I'm not shocked.
Yeah. Just crazy. They are, surely they're done for.
Oh yeah, 100%. But they'll end up making it a national tax to keep supporting the BBC.
I know. And they'll say, well, you can't take this away from the pensioners, and then everyone will go, fucking hell, you can't actually, because they're sat there cold, they've got to watch.
Yeah, you've got to have something to keep them warm as the rage from watching the telly.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah, so piss poor from BBC, as per usual.
Fairly standard.
Yeah. Last week, we finished the podcast with you going on about Tesla robots.
Yeah.
So every time we finish the podcast, I go off and have my dinner at like 10 o'clock at night. And I was like, I'm just going to watch a little documentary on Tesla robots because I thought, let's see where they're actually at. And I just thought, just like they come on a stage and they can do this.
No, they're pretty much iRobot.
I was, within 5 minutes, I was just sat there going, fuck again. We're fucked. Well, what have you done, Elon?
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah. All it needs is for someone to attach a flashlight to them, and they're going to sell like fucking hotcakes.
I mean, fortunately, it doesn't look like Elon's really putting faces on it and stuff.
No.
His actual robots have got like a blank screen face, haven't they?
Yeah, they do.
Good, because all the others putting good-looking women on is creepy.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
Well,
have you seen that Megan Fox film with where she's a robot?
I haven't seen it. Have you?
It's pretty good.
Is it good?
Well, there's like 30 seconds of it that are pretty good where Megan Fox is naked. But the rest of the film's shit. But you can 100% see it happening.
Yeah.
The premise of the film.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah,
why wouldn't you get the hottest robot in the world?
Well, this is the thing.
How bad would you feel if you were Megan Fox? You know, and everyone's buying a Megan Fox robot and just fucking the shit out of it. Like,
well,
I heard a really good story on this the other day on another podcast I was listening to.
Right.
It's a really good thought. Like, with all these fucking robots and shit, and everyone's going to end up fucking the robots. Like, blokes will, 100% it's going to happen. Who's going to be the fucking tradie that has to go out and service them? It's just going to be like, mate.
Yeah.
Mate, there is way too much cum in this thing. And it's all dried up. That's why the legs won't work.
It's going to have to be.
That is going to be a thing. There's going to be a service call to pull cum out of fucking robots.
It's going to have to be a part that they make it
service, interchangeable hips.
Like, no, just take this out.
Take the arse end out.
You're having a new one. Absolutely going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, people put the names to fleshlights, don't they?
Yeah, porn stars.
And that's enough for lots of blokes to go out and buy that.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, but also...
Make it a robot.
It's no different than fucking women. They've been fucking robots for the last, 30, 40 years.
True.
Same thing. So they're all getting all up in arms about blokes about to fuck robots. What's the difference? This one doesn't talk back.
This one is a little bit different in the sense of it's pretending to be a human, and I'm assuming I know what you're on about.
Yeah.
And that's really just more of a weird mechanical arm on a bike and stuff.
Oh no, just like dildos. Like, batteries in them. It's a robot, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a human appendage.
Yeah. I think I've asked you this before.
Women don't need a face, whereas blokes need a nice pretty face, and the whole thing there, women are just sociopaths that'll just fucking appendage on its own.
Okay. Okay. I'm assuming I have asked you this before. Have you seen the series Humans?
I think so, on Netflix.
Maybe it is. It was on Channel 4 originally, and it was about robots had been released into the world, and they did your jobs. And a family get one. It was a very good-looking one, and of course, it comes with a little envelope saying 18 plus. And the guy eventually, when all the family's out, opens the envelope and initiates 18 plus mode. And
that was the end of civilization.
Well, unfortunately for him, fantastic TV. It turned out she was one of a few that turned AI.
Went sentient.
Went sentient.
Nice.
And basically told the whole family he raped her, and he was like, "Well, I thought you were a robot."
For fuck's sake!
He was such a wiener on the program. You could be watching him, and he did a great job of acting because he just melted on screen. It was great acting, but so awkward to watch. Oh mate, and
this is all going to happen and play out in real life.
I know. That's why I just hope Musk stays on just keeping them robots.
Yeah, keep them boxy and square as fuck.
Yeah.
There'll still be some blokes that fuck them though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's blokes who are attracted to cars.
Yeah. Remember that Channel 4 documentary of that fucking pervert screwing exhaust pipes on cars and shit?
Yeah. Awesome documentary, by the way.
It was. Yeah,
better
it was
than
great.
That BBC Hamas one.
Yeah, way more compelling.
So, I just thought they built the robot and they can get it to pick something up, put something down, great. But I didn't really realise, we kind of know that Tesla cars are learning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they don't use sensors anymore. They don't use radar. They don't use anything. They use cameras. So they have every car has 30 cameras in it, doesn't it? And it looks around everything. And every time it sees something, it then reports it back to the mainframe and tells every other car. And if it sees an issue, every car in the world learns from that one car's problem.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Which makes sense. And then they said, so now we're just applying it to robots. So when a robot picks something up and breaks it, all of them learn. And then when a robot maybe slips on a wet patch of flooring, all of them are going to learn to. And then they said, just imagine that when we have 10,000 robots out working in factories, how quick they get from moving a box from side to side to being able to go off and do whatever the fuck they want, because they're all just learning and learning. And I was like, fully
it's fucked.
Understand where that's going. I thought it was terrifying.
It's good,
I didn't know how the robot is really fucking good already.
Yeah.
It's not like just...
We're not that far away from being completely fucked.
No. I think the documentary was saying 2027 to be available for production factories and stuff like that. And then by
I want one for my workshop.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. And if they learn enough, you'll actually be able to say to it, now I want you to... It won't just do one job. It's not going to be like robots that we know.
No. Nope.
It's going to know how to do all sorts. And then, well, I thought about this, like, could you buy one and then just send it to work for you eventually?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
And I thought, that's awesome. But then every company would just be like, well, I'll just buy one myself and not pay it the hourly rate.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It'll pay itself off in a couple of years, whereas you're wanting to, send it in.
I'd have it in my workshop. Fuck yeah. Lifting heavy steel, and you can do like plasma cut. It's basically CNC plasma cutting.
Yeah, but you wouldn't come to someone like me and go, "Can I employ your robot?" So,
well, yeah, because they've all got the same skills.
Yeah,
so there's no point.
No, you'd have to just buy one yourself.
Yeah,
and invest.
It's fucking great.
The only way
you've got to be an early investor in that one. 100%.
Yeah. Well, it terrified me. I couldn't believe it because I just suddenly saw it, and it showed what the robot was seeing. Because now they're using cameras, and you're like, okay, so even though we can't say it's a thinking human yet, it actually has the ability to see things. It sees what we see.
Yep.
So when it gets a brain, it's going like, even though it won't process it like us, it is seeing what we see. It's looking. It has eyes. And I'm like, that's creepy as fuck.
It's great, isn't it? I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, when's the first fuck someone up?
Oh, a robot twat someone. 100% it happens in either Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens in Scotland first.
Because we are, for some reason, we jailbreak or chip everything.
Yeah.
We chip PlayStation games. We chip PlayStation so they can play. Someone's going to say, hey, I can chip that robot for you if you want.
Yeah.
Some dodgy guy selling Amazon
definitely.
sticks. Yeah.
Yeah. What did they used to call them? Jailbreaked, yeah.
Jailbreaked, yeah. PlayStation 1s, I always called them chipped. So I buy chipped games and it was £5.
Yeah.
Amazon sticks now are jailbreaked or... is that just the word? Yeah.
Fire sticks.
Fire sticks, yeah. So there's going to be a dodgy guy...
Dodgy stick for your fucking robot.
In a town near you, innit? He says, yeah, bring it here, mate. I'll chip it for you and you can have it murder everybody you want to murder. Like, oh, fuck's sake. No,
Great.
I need to buy a robot, get it chipped so it can protect me. It's creepy as fuck.
I need to get it chipped. Get it remapped.
Musk hasn't put the fuck everyone up setting on it for me, so I'm going to
We might have the defend everybody setting, though.
Might do.
Yeah.
But then you just go... They just completely replace, like, oh, well, I'm going to bring 3 robots to the fight because I've got money.
Yeah,
and
true.
Like, fuck's sake.
Yeah. Be good fun.
Creepy.
It'd be good fun. It'd be proper good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another way the world's going. People have started putting stickers on the Tesla cars. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I bought this before Elon changed.
Yeah, before he went crazy, or before I knew how awful he was. It's fucking... I get it in a sense. You know, unelected leader, blah, blah, blah.
It wasn't unelected, though.
No, it wasn't from the right in a sense, was it? Because they all knew...
100% said everything that they was going to do beforehand, and if you vote for me as Trump... If you vote for me, this is what I'm going to get Elon to do.
Yeah. It's more just rhetoric from the news again, isn't it?
I mean, if he's willing to be stood up saying that I'm opposed to the W.E.F, then he's the right fucking man.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least you know he's not a fucking coward.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's definitely not. He's on the line with... I watched a compilation of all the people on the left calling for the murder and assassination of Trump and Musk. Have you seen that?
No.
Just a load of... I won't tell you what they look like. You make your own decisions.
Yeah.
Assumptions. But they're all just looking into phones going, please, someone, step up. Take one for the team.
Holy fuck.
And kill Trump. You're like, wow, you guys are...
It's fucking insane.
Claim, and some of them will say, claim back our democracy. save democracy and go and kill the elected president. You're like, do you hear anything you're saying?
Craziness.
Yeah.
I did see, I don't know how true it was, but...
Say it anyway.
Yeah. So this is completely unfounded, and it was on X. And someone claimed to have found the original birth certificate of Barack Obama from Kenya.
Right. This is probably fake then, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, it was fucking funny though. I just saw it. I didn't look any more deeper into it on face value.
So he said he was born in Kenya.
Yeah.
And that's a disputed thing, is it?
Well, yeah, Trump, remember?
Trump said he was.
Yeah, he said he was born in Africa, yeah.
And he said he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course, yeah, because he was become president, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't suppose you saw someone, and they thought they were a clever cunt. It's hard to argue with this. They asked Grok, who are the biggest spreaders of misinformation on the planet? And unfortunately...
It said Elon Musk, yeah.
Then Trump, Alex Jones, who else? I think... not Fox News. Someone else come into it. Can't remember who. Someone we know. And unfortunately, they did say, like, Musk puts out a lot of misinformation because he posts shit.
He just posts everything, yeah.
Now, but then it very quickly went to the next one. It was like Alex Jones talks about a lot of conspiracy theories. Well, that's not technically... We don't know. Same with Trump. Oh, well, he's posted some wrong stuff. But you just know. And it's hard that you can't argue with that one. You're like, well, unfortunately...
Yeah. Yeah, but they post... Well, Trump and Elon post so much shit.
I know, yeah.
Of course they're going to be pumping a lot of misinformation out as well. But we need to stop using terms like misinformation.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, communist, vague... I don't even know what the word is. Communique is what it is. It's just vague bullshit, DEI, all that carry-on, W.E.F nonsense.
I know.
Stop using it. Fuck off. Not interested.
I know.
It's either true or it's not. It's not misinformation or malinformation. Stop using these bullshit terms. Stop working on their terms.
It's either lies or not.
Yeah. Is it true or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You just know.
It's like these fuckwits that say the words, my truth.
Oh, yeah.
There's no such thing as my truth. There is the truth. And there is not the fucking truth. My truth.
I'm just
Fuck
living
off.
my truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've said before, there's a woman on Instagram that keeps popping up, because unfortunately I watch the videos, she sings, and the videos look quite cool. She's dressed all hippie, and every song's about her living her truth and how she's an empath, which I hate that term as well.
Yeah.
It's hard, basically one of the songs says it's hard living life as an empath, and I'm like, do you mean just being a bit empathetic?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? It's not living a life as an empath. It's just a bit. You just you empathise with people well. It doesn't have to be a label. Tom's just checking his emails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to. It's not a label. You just are empathetic. So shut the fuck up.
So you're not an empath then?
Actually, I'm empathetic to my fault, but I don't go around saying I'm an empath.
Yeah.
Just, I'm more than some.
Okay.
That's it. I ain't living my fucking truth. Dickheads.
There is no my truth. What a fucking shite.
Yeah. What else we got? Yeah, I've given 5k back. More censorship in the UK. Some guy's just been sent to jail last week for emailing Jess Phillips. Did you see that?
No. No. What did he say?
He said, called deplorable language and saying she should fuck off, basically. So he sent her an email and, yeah, chill out, mate, probably. It's probably quite rude in that.
Yeah.
But he got sentenced to, like, it was a few months in jail.
Right. A few months in jail for hard words.
He's saying like you should resign. I'm assuming he started saying you're a fucking bitch or whatever.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So, the guy in the Labour Party who twatted that bloke,
Yeah.
he got 10 weeks
Prison. Did he?
for assault.
Right. Okay.
Whereas, like, it wasn't GBH, but it was like, what's the other one? Minor bodily harm or whatever.
Yeah.
He only got 10 weeks for that,
10 weeks,
and he'll
yeah.
serve 40%.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you
But
can't.
hurty words get you fucking a few months in prison.
Yeah. You can't send emails. Can't
Because
send
he was an
rude
MP.
emails. That like should almost if you're working. I know like you shouldn't say that you can do anything to a government employee,
No,
but you should expect shitty correspondence. It's going to happen.
yeah, you're going to get shit.
Yeah.
I just want to double
Threats.
check on this story.
Mike Amesbury.
Mike Amesbury sentenced as Wythenshawe-born MP, jailed for attacking man, whatever that means. Oh, this is the video. He actually twats someone.
Yeah,
Oh.
I remember that.
Yeah, he punched him, didn't he?
Labour's got some
Yeah.
brilliant team members, haven't they?
So he got 10 weeks for pleading guilty to assaulting a constituent. Amesbury is a stain on Parliament. There must be a recall vote immediately. That's not fucking wrong.
No. But, yeah, that's fine.
As an MP, you should be held to a higher standard.
Get the maximum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Well-
You're a voted in leader.
Thank God he
know?
got jacked. Thank
Yeah,
God he got
yeah.
something because it'd be more trouble then, wouldn't it? There's another one going
Yeah, but it's
round.
just bullshit that he got 10 weeks when there's other people got, like, years
Yeah.
for hurty words on Facebook.
I know.
You know?
The Southport stuff.
Yeah.
Sent 2 years.
Like,
sent it.
I'm not saying that anything that they've said was, on par or great,
No?
But there has to be a level of, like...
Well, they haven't hit someone.
Yeah. Yeah, they've not gone out and caused actual danger. They've just, like, dangerous words and not...
No. That video's circulating this week, isn't it? I don't think it happened this week, though. I think it was a little while ago. It was like a 90-year-old woman was paid a visit by the police.
Yeah, yeah.
And she put something just criticising the Labour government, I think. I don't think she was calling for anything.
No, she wasn't, no.
And she got... I don't know what the punishment was that she got.
Well, the punishment is being arrested, isn't it? That's the punishment, you know?
Yeah. For criticising the government. I mean,
Yeah.
if you can't do that, we're fucked, aren't we?
Was she an 80-year-old woman?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, really, like, back end of it, she were pretty old.
Mm.
Crazy. Yeah. We're going to see more and more of it for a little while.
Yeah, whatever.
I saw someone saying, like, oh, the Labour government are really starting to turn things around now and they've chilled out a bit. And I'm like, I don't think that's true. Do we need
Holy
to pause
shit.
it?
Where we at?
Yeah. So, what else is going on? Ireland looks bad at the minute. Have you seen any videos coming out of that?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
So, come on to it. So they're having a lot of trouble on the streets, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
And they've taken to basically saying, we're going to protest now about immigration, haven't they?
Yeah.
And have you seen the footage of the protests? And they're all just pepper spraying every fucker.
Really?
Yeah.
Should we just quickly watch one?
Yeah, we can
I'll
watch
find
one, yeah.
Holy shit, that's wild.
Yeah. That's the scenes going on in Ireland.
Yeah.
Pepper spraying every fucker who seems to be
Even remotely protesting.
protesting. Oh, that's the footage of the old fella. So he's just been
pepper sprayed.
pepper sprayed. He goes about
Good
what?
job, lads. Well
80,
done.
90 years old. Now, it's hard to say.
He's not really a threat, though, is he? No. Yon man.
There's no fighting going on behind him. I'm not saying there wasn't some.
Mm.
But these guys are basically... Ireland seems to have hit their nerve now.
Yeah.
I don't think we've got there yet. We're still just doing protests on the streets, just saying England first. These guys, I think...
I hope it doesn't come, mate.
I know.
Fuck.
These guys are just standing, I think now, in, the sort of in front of buses style.
Mm.
Please, you're not coming anyone more in.
Is
So-
it true that are they actually shipping buses full of people in?
Okay, type in Irish immigration. Delete that next bit.
Yeah.
Migrant camps. And take a look. Someone flew a drone over a migrant camp. And tell me this isn't. They're calling it.
Is this one?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Yeah,
No.
maybe they are then.
These are. I've seen the footage. I'm assuming it's going to show the finished version. But this is mass housing. They're building mass housing for it.
Like army barracks, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Scarily
Funnily
enough.
enough, a few people had written that. These resemble army barracks.
What the fuck?
That's a huge bit of property housing them, isn't it? So they're building that now already. If you have
Holy
to do
shit.
this...
Is that not just a housing estate, though?
So I don't think it is, because there's other ones they've flown over where people are just wandering around, but they're fenced in Ireland, so you'll see people actually protesting outside of the fences.
Oh fuck!
They're saying one of 300 camps now. Not all of them, I'm sure.
What's the aim with these? I don't understand it.
Well, this is the fucking how far are they taking it? What is the? We're seeing it in England now. It's crumbling a little bit under the fact of it's the division, isn't it? Ireland clearly the same.
You've got to do a good bit of work to get the Irish to protest, though. You've got to be playing up for a while.
I mean, look at it. I don't know which ones. Which there might be some old footage, new footage. This is another one flying over it. Little football ground for everybody. But the amount of buildings is just unreal.
What's going on in Africa and all these places that they need these massive asylum camps? Like, why aren't we being told what's happening over there for them to need to come over here?
Yeah. Because it's not all war-torn. Not all of it. I'm not saying...
It's not great.
You can make a good life for yourself in England. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm still would... You'd never
Happy
want...
for you.
You'd never want to see immigration go down to zero because you want to keep... But,
we have been migrants.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And you move in...
But I didn't move into a camp like that.
There's something wrong there. There's something seriously wrong.
Yeah.
300 of them in Ireland. Why are they building all of them?
To be fair, that one does just look like a housing estate that looks a lot like an army barracks, but still.
I mean, obviously, the report is saying it's a migrant camp.
Yeah.
And then, like that video shows, they're fencing it off. And they're just arguing with some of the guys, the migrants in there. So, yeah.
It seems fucked, doesn't it?
I got in a bit of a hole about that. I was like, wow, Ireland's looking a bit bizarre. I haven't seen any footage of them sort of camps in England yet.
Should we just ask Grok why there are so many asylum camps in Ireland?
Yeah.
The increase in asylum camps in Ireland stems from a surge in people seeking international protection combined with the country's ongoing housing crisis and external pressures like UK immigration policies. Since 2022, asylum applications have spiked 13,000 fucking Jesus. 13,000 non-Ukrainian applications were recorded in a year. That's a 186% jump from 2019, with numbers climbing over 20,000 in 2024. This influx includes people from countries like Nigeria, Georgia, Somalia, alongside over 104,000 Ukrainians arriving under a separate EU temporary protection directive since March 2022. Ireland's population of just 5 million makes this proportionally holy fuck, that's a lot.
Yeah. So
yeah, you can really change a society with. I mean, I understand the Ukrainian stuff.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. And even
the Somalian ones, Nigerians I don't get, nor Georgia.
No.
But I don't know enough about them
But
to
it's
say.
but how why so many?
Yeah.
Why so many? You're allowing every single one to the point where you'll happily build lots of free housing. Now, yeah, the Ukrainian stuff. It's like Poland. They're harsh on immigration, but they've
taken a
Ukrainians
shitload
on,
of Ukrainians. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone, like some people can slag them off, but at least, and yeah, if a country's at war, give them a hand.
Yeah.
But it's still got to be right. I guess we don't have the camps because we're doing the hotels, aren't we? Like you see all the figures of the hotels coming out. Did you see that hotel owner that come out saying I was approached? And they were like, he wanted to. The UK government wanted to book my whole hotel out for the next year.
Fuck.
And he said, "Well, for how much?" And he went, "Well over market price." Why?
Why? Why is that necessary?
Yeah, why not just market price?
Yeah.
Because no one will ever book a hotel out 100% for a year, so just market price would be fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, market price of each room would be fucking great, wouldn't it?
Why are you paying more? And they're just booking out hotel after hotel. And we're spending millions on that.
That is fucking crazy, though.
Yeah.
The amount of people.
Yeah. Them camps creep me out.
Yeah.
They look a bit too much like a film.
Yeah, it does. It looks very dystopian, doesn't it? It almost looks like... do you remember the film District 9?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah. These fucking prawns.
Yeah.
Great film, that.
I think that whole film was based upon the idea of immigration, wasn't it? I think that's what the
Probably,
director
yeah.
said. Yeah.
Well, they have a lot of problems with immigration in South Africa, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's creepy. I hope Ireland get that sorted, but it just every single country. What are we doing? Last 4 years, why is that happening?
Yeah, all of a sudden,
2014.
yeah.
What's the 2014 significance? Why did...
Well, it's about the time that Hunter Biden started getting involved in Ukraine and a certain company and got on their board and started fucking about with mineral wealth.
Yeah.
He was also fucking about with crack and underage prostitutes and guns and shit. So, he was wilding out back then.
Yeah.
He was wilding out.
Yeah. But he can't possibly be the pinnacle of the story. So why did he open them labs in 2014?
He didn't. He was doing it under the guise of the big guy.
Yeah, but what happened in 2014 when they were start pushing migration, go over and open labs and fuck about with Ukraine?
Yeah.
What they changed the government in Ukraine, didn't they? They did a coup.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Why? What happened? Is that when?
What's this big? Why is the UK pushing so hard for the Ukraine to join NATO? Like, I'm not supporting Putin at all. Obviously, he's a fucking dictator. So I don't support him in any way.
Yeah.
But he is a dictator of a massive fucking country with a lot of people there, and he has said, "This is the red line. Do not come any further.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there will be a war." So why are we then saying, right, we want to put fucking Ukraine in NATO?
Yeah.
Seems like a bad idea when Putin has said, if you do that, we're all going to war. Like, he's got nuclear powers, for fuck's sake.
I know.
What are you doing, boys?
We've said it since the start.
What is so important that we all need to die in a fucking nuclear melt?
Well, chances are no one's going to set off the nuke, are they? But they're more than willing to set... Well,
Who knows? I mean, if Putin's on his fucking deathbed...
Yeah, maybe. But I also believe he's a real patriot.
Yeah.
For his country.
Yeah.
And if he does that, he kills all his country.
Yeah, true. So hopefully he doesn't.
Now, he's been at war for 3 years, hasn't set a single one off. Zelensky's lost... It's up to 1 million people now, isn't it? Death and injured.
Yeah.
1 million. And I was thinking about that.
Shitload of people.
Yeah, when you can, because I always like to think like, how do you visualize it? And I think like Old Trafford holds 75,000.
Yeah, the whole of Auckland City in New Zealand holds 1 million people.
1 million people.
It's an entire city just fucking gone.
Gone. All of them people dead.
Yeah.
And then Russia's.
There's 500,000 people in Preston.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a crazy
just-
number of
yeah.
an entire city just dead overnight.
I was thinking, just imagine if you crammed them all, like 10 Old Traffords
Yeah,
and more.
yeah.
All of them people dead and whatever.
Ridiculous.
It's bringing them into NATO is just more provocation, like it was putting weapons on the border.
Yeah.
More stuff now, thanks to Trump, because Trump's turning on Zelensky, Europe's turning on Trump, but stuff is now coming out about Zelensky, that he's not the little hero that everyone said he was.
No, he never was.
No. He's technically a dictator, because he's an unelected official, isn't he?
Yeah, but most countries don't have elections when they're in a war, to be fair.
So, yeah, I think that is a thing they can do. They can
Yeah.
sort of say that, but then apparently, like America did, UK did.
We didn't have elections during the war.
Did we not?
No.
Because we... Well,
Churchill
because
stayed
Churchill
in power
was
until the
choice,
end of the
wasn't
war.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But when he was made Prime Minister, but was that by election or was it by...
The dodgy shit that happens in this country when it comes to political leaders. I don't know.
Was he elected or was he put into leadership of the party?
From
The same way
the,
Rishi
I'm only
Sunak
coming
was.
up from the movie. Was Churchill
Elected. Yeah. Because Rishi Sunak wasn't elected, was he?
No, he wasn't. No.
It was a change in leadership.
Yeah, it was. I think Churchill was a change in.
Now, he was elected the second time, wasn't he? Yeah, he wasn't directly voted in by the public the first time. He became Prime Minister during World War II without a general election.
Yeah, Churchill wasn't directly voted in the first one,
Yeah, okay.
but he was in the second one.
But when did the war end?
45.
Was it 45? Okay. But countries
44,
have countries
no,
have done
45.
elections. I'm not saying not all of them. But a fella's just gone on Tucker Carlson a couple of days ago. I don't suppose you listened to it.
Which one?
It's called Bob Amsterdam, and he is the leader of a church, and he's a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, in
Yeah.
Ukraine. Yeah, I did
you
listen
listen
to
to
that
it?
one. Yeah, it was very interesting.
And the stuff he was saying about how Zelensky and his team are like dismantling Christian churches over there
Yeah.
and trying to kill them all off.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. The corruption's terrible. They're murdering some of the descendants. Not descendants, but whoever, they're going against them. Like, there's some fucked up stuff going on. That guy, he's not the hero. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, it's a plant from the CIA.
And that sounds silly, but the old leadership really was removed
Yeah.
by... was it the USA on their own, or was it NATO? I don't know.
No, it was CIA.
CIA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The CIA removed him.
Yeah, they did a change in leadership.
These are fucking good, these.
Did you like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna-
good, isn't it?
Where'd you get them? I'm going to have to buy some.
Well, I mean, they're in every shop.
Right.
But they are in...
Thanks for nailing it down for me. Which shop?
Oh, my God. Well, that one's great. Where I live shop.
Right. The one
Village
where I
shop.
live shop, right.
Yeah, the village shop. I don't know. I know they're a local vendor. Like, they actually make them, well, or buy them from China locally.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, they're tasty as fuck. Gives you, like, it's probably good for the
Yeah,
podcast.
that the other one gave me fucking hiccups who were that strong.
Yeah, you've got to be a bit tipsy,
chopped for them, yeah.
For our podcast birthday, we'll have them and cigars together and see who's sick first.
Yeah, okay. When is it?
Well, I think it was a
Next
bit,
5 or 6 weeks, isn't it?
yeah. So when I get off my sober month, let's
Yeah.
just fucking send it.
All right, sound.
We'll call it then. Yeah, we're about a year in here, just about, but we'll celebrate proper. Yeah. I think we've covered enough, haven't we?
I think we have, yeah.
Yeah.
There's enough depression in this world, but yeah. Like and subscribe, everybody, please. It really helps us out. It doesn't at all.
All right, Graham.
Yeah,
Good
sound.
chat, mate.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye.